My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm 60 years old. I come from Sweden, and I want you to panic.
For more than 30 years, the science is all wrong. The science is all dreams, and that I refuse to believe. How dare you? How dare you with your empty words? You have stolen science. How dare you come here saying that you're doing science when the science needed was still no.
I stayed behind and wanted to do something for my country. The second we got the invasion.
How dare you?
I'm 7 seasons. We're a group of 12 and 13-year-olds.
Because if you really understood the science, you would be evil. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How...
As an actor, I pretend for a living. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems.
I wanted to act as if the house was on fire. Because it is.
50% may be acceptable to you. The young people are still too uncomfortable. Young people are still not mature enough.
An effective political substitute for war would require alternate enemies.
These are dangerous times we live in, but they have this great opportunity in the crisis.
Droughts are intensifying, our oceans are acidifying, with methane plumes rising up from the ocean.
In other words, we have to find an external threat that's essentially very large. It may be, for instance, that gross pollution of the environment can eventually replace the possibility of mass destruction by nuclear weapons as the principal threat to the survival of the species.
That means that rich countries like mine need to get down to zero emissions.
Normally, when the world is being reimagined and there's a new order, that's a loaded thing to say around here.
In other words, we replace the war threat with an environmental threat.
And the West Antarctic and Greenland ice sheets melting.
Now you know why the environment is on the TVs and the media constantly.
Coming up here today, I have no hidden agenda.
Allow pollution to deliberately get worse until it can be manipulated by the controlled media into a world crisis, a global crisis.
The former UN climate spokesman, Leonardo DiCaprio, is also a high school dropout. And he also likes to travel on his 450-foot yacht, which is always covered with climate models.
Deceiving the masses. And Mother, Malena, the Urn Man. What kind of man? It's the Urn Man.
Greta, why won't you talk about 5G, Greta? 5G, they're cutting down all the trees. Insects, 5G.
So we're going to take a look at these two agents of propaganda and deception.
5G is a bigger emergency than global warming. Why won't you talk about 5G?
And they say this person has like Asperger's. Hey, I'm getting Asperger's now looking at these people, all right? Climate change is a hoax anyway.
How dare you?
None of this is rhetoric, and none of it is hysteria. It is fact.
For more than 30 years, the science is all wrong.